Justice Jackie is on the move. Justice Jackie is back to you. She'll see your case. Through and through. In just one day. She'll make a way. The mediator of me and you. Solving cases. She'll see it through. Justice Jackie is on the move. She's on the move. Justice Jackie will see it through. Justice Jackie.
Shanice Fuller is suing for the cost to repair her vehicle that was damaged by a shopping buggy. She stated that she was parked in a grocery store parking lot when the defendant lost control of her buggy and it hit her car. The impact from the buggy placed a large dent in her car and removed some of the paint. Shanice stated that she thought this would be a quick open and shut case, but once she spoke to the defendant about paying for the damages, the defendant became extremely irate and unreasonable, so she decided to come before Justice Jackie to mediate her case. She is seeking $1,285. The defendant, Tina Wilkins, is countersuing for harassment. She says the plaintiff's vehicle was parked on the lot. However, she didn't lose control of her shopping buggy. The plaintiff opened the door and bumped the defendant's buggy, which caused the buggy to roll and hit the plaintiff's car. She claims the plaintiff is responsible for her own damages and says she doesn't owe her anything. Tina says they exchanged contact information and the plaintiff proceeded to harass her by calling her multiple times a day about repairing her vehicle. The defendant says she has photos and a letter from a witness to corroborate her story. The mediation starts right now.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
Plaintiff.
Good morning.
Defendant.
Good morning.
You all are here in mediation. Let's get started with you, Ms. Fuller.
Okay, well, as you know, it was a normal day. I was headed to the grocery store to do some grocery shopping in my husband's car. And I was checking my phone, sitting in the car of the grocery, looking over the grocery list. And all of a sudden, I hear a big boom towards my car. And I noticed that my car was hit.
What day of the week was that?
It was a Saturday morning.
So your car was damaged. What kind of car do you drive?
I drive a 2008 Camaro. It was my husband's car, but I was driving his car, a 2008 Camaro.
And so it was hit.
Yes, it was her car that hit my husband's car. It was on the front right side front right driver's side of the car.
Is she buying groceries as well, to your knowledge?
The cart was full of groceries. She had ribs and chicken and big packs of water. It was like she was going to feed the whole neighborhood that day. I really don't understand how she let that cart get away from her and hit my car.
What time of day was this?
This was a morning.
How early in the morning?
It was typically about 9 a.m., 10 a.m. It wasn't a lot of people in the parking lot.
Tell me exactly, where was the basket? Was it in front of her car, in the back of her car? It was your passenger side?
No, the driver's side. When I opened the door, I noticed how it hit the front driver's side of the car. When I stepped out, I couldn't ignore it. It was a big boom. It shook my car.
There's no need to be dramatic. I'm sure your whole car didn't shake.
Miss, hold on.
What do you mean it didn't shake? Your cart shook my car. I mean, you had everything in there to shake it.
Sounds like she was having a party with all sorts of meat. I bet there was it full? I bet there was a heavy basket.
Yes, it was.
Hard to roll.
When I got out the car, her friend came over, but I guess she didn't have time to come. I was telling her that she was going to have to pay for the damages done to my car. We went back and forth about it, and we exchanged information because I had a lot of things to do. Didn't have much time to continue arguing with someone over something I know she was responsible for doing.
But she acknowledged that she hit the car. Did she say she was sorry?
She didn't apologize. She was trying to make me feel as if it was my irresponsibility that I made the buggy hit the car when it was definitely her fault. I just feel that if she had any good intentions, she would have returned my calls. She would have talked to me about how she's going to repay for my husband's damages.
Wait a minute. Let's go back. Her grocery cart was parked near your door.
Yes.
And so she didn't go to the back of her car, her vehicle. She's right there on the side trying to push the buggy. And could you just open your door onto the grocery cart?
If I pushed the buggy into my car, then it wouldn't have taken that much paint. It wouldn't have made such a big dent. If I'm opening my car, it would have been a casual just getting out the car. The damage done to my car showed that buggy was rammed into my car.
Did you get any estimate as to how much it would cost to repair your vehicle?
I did. I took it to a shop, and the estimates came to a total of $1,285, if I'm not mistaken. I have some paperwork that shows
May I see
the
that,
estimate.
Mac? May I see that, please?
Thank you.
Well, let me ask you something. Once you confronted her, she's saying that she wasn't responsible for the damages. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And so you got, it looks like you have two estimates as to how much it would cost to repair the car. And let me ask you something. Did you have any insurance that would take care?
Well, the insurance kind of lapsed.
Plaintiff continues to sell her side of the story as Cajun Court TV continues.
Did you have any insurance that would take care?
Well, the insurance kind of lapsed. It did. So
Now, wait a minute now. You know it's a responsibility for you to have insurance on any vehicle that's traveling on the roads of Louisiana anywhere. So you didn't have any insurance?
no, ma'am. But it was her fault. Her buggy hit my car. I mean, the damages are, they can't be ignored. She put a big dent. She took paint off my car with her buggy.
Now, ma'am, you know this is mediation, and if you went to court, you know you could not recover any damages, but I'm going to hear what you have to say. You could not recover anything under the law because you didn't have any insurance. And if you had insurance, you would have had some type of deductible, you know that you had to pay, but then you wouldn't have to worry about that $1,000 or $1,500 for any repairs. Let me hear your side of the story.
Thank you, Justice Jackie, because I don't know how much more I could take. I just have to say that her story is completely wrong. On this morning, me and my friend, we were coming out of the store. We had just made groceries, and we were on our way to a barbecue. That's why the ribs and the water was in my buggy, so we were in a hurry. And so here comes the parking lot, and I parked the buggy right beside my car, popped my trunk, and proceed to put the groceries in the trunk, and someone just gets out. She busts open the door, not aware of her surroundings, and she hit the buggy when she opened her door. She was not paying attention.
That is not how it happened. Please tell the truth.
Now, you were, and she said it was the driver's side of her vehicle.
Right.
I just want to know, why didn't you park your basket in between the cars?
Right, because we were parked side by side. And so I just stopped the buggy right here. It was at a complete stop. I made sure that it was, and it would have been hard for it to roll because there were so many things in the buggy. So when she says that I willfully hit her car, that's just a lie. What she told me was that she got out ranting and raving, saying this is her husband's car, and I'm the last person that he wants to be mad at. So she was really threatening me.
Wouldn't it have been better for you to park your car in the back of your vehicle?
Yes, it probably would have been better, but that's not. I mean, I wasn't.
Sometimes, these are small. When you go to the grocery store, you have just a small amount of space in between the cars to,
Exactly.
the ingress and egress. And so, why couldn't you just put your grocery cart at the back of your vehicle?
Those are my thoughts exactly.
At the time, when I came out the store, I really just parked the buggy because it was right beside, her car was right beside my car. I wasn't expecting to hit anyone like she claims. And if the buggy did hit her car, it wasn't that much damage.
You were purchasing all these groceries for some type of event?
Right, I had a barbecue at my house. I was on my way to a barbecue that I was throwing. Yes.
And so you all had a conversation and you exchanged numbers?
Yes, we did exchange numbers because it really got into, it was about to be an altercation. We were arguing in the parking lot, and I didn't have time for that. And so we did exchange information.
So no security or anything, you all just exchanged information.
That's right.
And you were going to make contact and see who's responsible for the damages, or you were going to pay for them? Why did
No,
you?
I wasn't going to pay. But we weren't getting anywhere. We were not getting anywhere in the parking lot. I was in a hurry, so I figured maybe when she calms down, I will be able to talk to her.
She was highly upset.
Yes, she was.
Highly upset. I'm saying, you know, I've had the opportunity to park at the store, and I've gotten my dings on my car all the time from people running to my car. But I want to hear, this is pretty interesting. I want to hear a little bit more. So once you got out of your vehicle, you all started talking, you exchanged numbers, and so now you're here in mediation trying to resolve this issue. Now, Ms. Fuller, now, of course, we know that you didn't have any insurance, but tell me, if the car was parked, you open your door, and you open your door, and the buggy rolls into your door.
The buggy had already hit my car. That's what made me stop looking at my phone and get out my car. And that's when I noticed the damages that her buggy did to my husband's car.
This shopping buggy is being pushed all around by both the plaintiff and defendant. Let's see where Justice Jackie will end it when we return. Would you like free tickets to be in our audience? Call Cajun Court TV at 1-855-902-5297 or go online to CajunCourtTV.com. Will Justice Jackie be able to decide this case with so many conflicting stories? Will it be thrown out? Stay tuned to Cajun Court TV.
I've called her. She won't answer my phone calls.
She hadn't responded to your
Not
calls?
one time. We responded in a text message, but that was just to let me know that she was not going to pay for my damages.
So you all were texting backwards and forward?
She only responded once.
And what did she say?
That she was not going to pay for the damages done to my car. She said that it was my irresponsibility that made the buggy hit the car, and that is a lie.
And so you all differ as to what happened?
Yes, we differ, because she's going to pay for my husband's damages. She knew she is responsible for the damages done to my car. She was just trying to get out of paying for them.
We weren't getting anywhere.
Were there any witnesses? Did you early in the morning? Anyone else out there who could have seen what happened?
I mean, if there were witnesses, none made themselves available. But she had a friend with her, and like I said, I don't know why her friend didn't show up. Maybe because she know that her friend over here is guilty of not being responsible for not paying for the damages that she knows she should be paying for.
You know, that is a good point. If someone can corroborate what you're saying, why wouldn't you have it?
I didn't think it was necessary. I thought it would be obvious to what happened. I didn't think that it was necessary.
It would help. You said that she called you and you all exchanged numbers. It may have
But
helped you somewhat.
I kept some of the information on my phone for when she called me to let you know that she was just trying. I think that she really was afraid of her husband. I mean,
but you don't know that.
Well, I don't know that, but she made threats to me, telling me that I don't want to make him mad.
So since you have insurance, is it possible your insurance would pay?
Possibly, but then I don't want my rate going up for something that I didn't do.
Oh, so you don't feel that you're responsible?
Right.
She's responsible. She's definitely responsible. But I thought that she was going to be more of a woman and go ahead and just write the check for the damages that she know she was responsible for causing on my husband's vehicle. And no, I am not afraid of my husband. I just like to keep my husband at peace, calm. Some things you may not know about.
And so what did your husband have to say about these damages?
Wow.
I mean, he's upset, but he knows that I'm going to get the job done and make sure that everything is taken care of smoothly.
So he's basically holding you responsible to take care of it?
He's holding me responsible because I was in his vehicle.
Let me just say that she was not just texting. She made threats over my left voicemails. I work a lot, so the reason I didn't get back to her is because I don't even check my voicemail hardly. So when she left message after message, and I actually saved some just so you could hear how crazy she really is.
I'll tell you what, let's hear.
Okay, I have them in my phone. What you want me to?
You can stay right there and you can read.
Well, she left the voicemail. I texted back because I was at work. I said, I'm sorry you dented your husband's car, but it's not my responsibility to fix your problems. I told you what happened countless times. Have a nice day. And she responded, would you like me to say the curse words?
Well, no, I don't want you cursing here, but I would like to know what she said.
She said it was your effing problem.
Oh my goodness.
When my husband get a hold of you, you stupid B word. I will whoop you and your A word.
No, she didn't.
And put a dent in both of you the size of the one that you put in my car. You see what I'm saying? This woman is crazy.
Now, Ms. Fuller.
For real.
And thank you very much, but you know, if you were in court, you could not read that, correct?
Yes,
But
ma'am, I know
but
that,
in
but
mediation, you can't use that as evidence here. Now, Ms. Fuller, can you tell me your version?
I contacted her because I wanted to make sure that we could handle this as mature women, but I see that we can't.
Well, mature women, that's something. All those curse words on there, on that message. I'm just.
Who wouldn't be agitated?
I don't know if you were trying to do that amicably with the husband threats and.
Who wouldn't be upset? I've called on several occasions.
But don't you see that there's a problem? If you had had that insurance, we wouldn't even be here today, possibly, right?
You're right.
You wouldn't be here today. Now you didn't respond. Well, it wasn't a favorable response, but you feel like you've been harassed.
Yes,
Tell me
I
about
actually
that.
was gonna get a restraining order because I didn't know what this woman was capable of.
Restraining
Yeah, if
order.
her husband may be in the scene, I don't know.
How did I know she wasn't gonna seek her husband on me? A woman, like, for real, who does that?
The defendant says the plaintiff is crazy, sending horrible text messages and threatening messages from her husband. Will Justice Jackie send these litigants to anger management? Coming up next after the break.
Hi, I'm Justice Jackie. Thank you for tuning in to Cajun Court TV. I'd like to mediate your case. Call us 1-855-902-5297 or go to our website, CajunCourtTV.com.
We are back with Cajun Court TV, where the plaintiff, Shanice Fuller, is suing the defendant for the cost of repairing her vehicle after the defendant lost control of her shopping buggy and damaged Shanice's car. The defendant, Tina Wilkins, says she's not responsible and will not pay a dime for these repairs.
Well, Ms. Fuller?
I have to look out for my best interest and my husband's best interest.
Well, your husband didn't have insurance on the car. Was he looking out for your interest? You're driving on the streets of Shreveport, Louisiana.
Things happen and, these are hard times. We're definitely going to get the insurance back on the car, but I have to get these damages taken care of so that it can be fully insured, and that's where she needs to pay for
So,
the
Ms.
damages
Fuller,
she
why
done.
wouldn't she's saying you open your car door. So why couldn't you be responsible? I'm beginning to wonder. You say this is your husband's vehicle.
I opened the door.
Are you
when
afraid of your husband yourself?
I just don't want to keep him upset. I mean, no wife would want to keep their husband upset.
Do you have any pictures of your vehicle?
I do.
May I see them, Mac? Let me see those pictures, please.
I have them in my phone.
And you know what? I don't understand. When people go to court, you're supposed to have, these phones are really good. We need some physical evidence, okay? Okay?
Yes.
And let's see here. It seems like a little car to me. That dent is pretty big. And I thought those, you say you drive a 2008 Camaro?
Yes.
I thought those, they just don't make cars like they do either, Mac. Just check that out. The damage that your buggy did to her vehicle was pretty minor.
I didn't see that it was. I saw it was a little damage. It wasn't major, because I was trying to see, like, I didn't take any pictures, because I was in a hurry for one, and so I just don't know. Maybe she hit something else. I can't say that.
How large would you say the damage is?
Probably, I don't think it's $1,200 worth. I think maybe that'd be maybe the cost to get the entire door fixed. I don't think that's the.
And I'm glad you said that. Because Ms. Fuller, right here, in your own information here, it says the front. This covers the entire front part of your car. Ms. Fuller?
I must have. Yes.
Why would you come to mediation? And I know she had some ribs and some chicken, and she was feeding the whole neighborhood, so you say. But why would you come here and ask for to get the front side of your husband's car fixed.
That must have been the wrong paper that I grabbed.
No, this says here on the 2008 Camaro. Miss
Yeah.
Fuller, I tell you what, let's take a recess, and we'll be back in just a moment. Mag, look at this. That's suspect.
Yes, it is.
Is Mrs. Fuller trying to pull a fast one on Justice Jackie with these estimates? The resolution after the break. Justice Jackie is back with the resolution.
I had the opportunity to listen to the both of you as it relates to the situation. And it's unfortunate that your car was damaged in the parking lot, but you all both have conflicting ideas of what happened. You were on the phone and you said you got out of the car, or you were about to get out of the car, and your car was hit. And Ms. Wilkins seems to think that she's not responsible. But let's go back to one of the things that's a requirement under law is for you to have insurance. Now, in this particular situation, you say you were driving your husband's vehicle. There's no insurance on the vehicle. And had you had insurance, your insurance could have taken care of that, the damages, the impact to the car. Not only that, you presented some records that I saw the dent, and as it relates to the repair bills and the paint job, that's astronomical as compared to what I see that happened to your vehicle. But if you had that insurance, it would have taken care of it. Now, Ms. Wilkins, if you had maybe been more considerate as to how you parked that buggy with all those groceries, it would have been best had you parked in the back of your car. It probably would have been easier for you to get the things in and out, and then you wouldn't have this particular situation. Because you didn't have insurance, you wouldn't get anything in court. But as it relates to this mediation, Ms. Wilkins, about $100.
$100?
Just to get her out of my life. Yes, I'm willing.
That can't take care of
My mediation.
I'm very happy with the outcome. I'm glad I can give this $100 and be
I'm
done
not happy
with it, and
about
she can
it
be
at
out
all.
of my life.
I'm really upset about it.
Can take the $100 and fix the
If
little
she was
dent
concerned
that was
about
in the
my
car.
husband, she'd be paying me what
Not concerned about her husband, not concerned about her, just want her out of my life.
Excuse me? She owes me more money. And she knows that she owes me more money. And I'll get it out of her one way or another. I know where she stay.
No, she doesn't. No, she will not.
I know where you stay.
What does that have to do with anything?
$100 is nothing.